Namaste, everybody, and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Lama Yeshe, and I'm grateful to be sharing this meditation with you today. And we'll be doing a meditation called Relax Our Minds. And we do this by focusing on the pathway of our breathing. So maybe you've just woken up and you've got a busy day ahead and your mind is full of that. Or maybe it's the end of the day and you've had a pretty awful day and your mind is full of that. So we're going to use the breath to just relax ourselves. So I want to ask you a question. What are the majority of your daily thoughts focused on? So just put that into the chat. So this meditation practice is one that I used a lot when I used to live in London because it's such a hectic place and there was always lots going on and lots of things to distract you. So I used to do this for like 5 or 10 minutes just to bring myself back into the present moment, just allow that mind to settle down a little bit. When the mind settles, it opens up. And once it's opened up, then we can think more clearly and we can make better choices in our life. And I think we all want to do that. So thank you so much for what you've put in the chat. So people are saying that their main amount of thoughts are on deadlines, on family, finances, the future, and my favorite, the next meal. Somebody's read my mind here. Okay, so in this practice, it's all about focusing on the breath. So if you have any questions that come up during this practice, you're welcome to pop them in the chat and I'll get round to them at the end of the session. But for now, I want you to just let go, okay? Just relax, use your breath to slow yourself down. By slowing the breath down, we're going to calm that mind down. It's going to take us out of that uh, fight or flight mode. A lot of the time these days we spend in that threat mode. We become anxious and stressed. So I want to, at the end of this session, I want you to say, I've let go of all of my anxiety and my stress, and my mind is open and I feel nice and calm. That would be a great way to end this. So hopefully we'll do that. So get nice and comfortable now. So if you're sitting on a chair, and just put your feet flat on the ground and a little bit apart so you're nice and grounded. Put your hands somewhere in your lap where they're going to be the nice and comfortable for you. And whether you're sitting on the floor or sitting on a chair, just put your back straight. And then I want you to lift your shoulders right up towards your ears and then just let them go. Now, once you've done that, that is a great position to be in to do this meditation practice. So, for the next 20 minutes or so, or 15 minutes or so, you're going to be nice and relaxed. So, get yourself into a good position and lightly close your eyes. As always, if you don't want to close them, just lightly close them, just halfway, and pick a spot on the floor in front of you and just focus on that. But it's far easier if you can close your eyes. So I want to begin by bringing us into the present moment. So we can do that by just checking in with our thought process. What are you thinking at the moment? Is it pessimistic or optimistic? Is it positive or negative? Whatever it is, just accept it. Don't try to change it. And just become aware of what your thought process is at the moment. And now I want you to just check in with your emotion. What emotion are you feeling at the moment? And again, all I want you to do is just acknowledge that that emotion is there, accept it, don't try and fight it. So just become aware of what emotion you're feeling at the moment. So these two practices have gently brought us into the present moment. So let's begin the meditation. I'm going to start by doing a breathing practice where we count the breath from 1 to 5 and then from 5 down to 1. And we keep doing that. So as you breathe in, mentally recite 1. As you breathe out, mentally recite 2. Then 3 in and 4 out and 5 in. And when you reach 5, then start counting down again. So then 4, 3, 2, 1, and then start counting up. So if it sounds a little bit complicated, I'll do some with you to begin with, and then in the end, I'll leave you to count for yourself. So breathe in and mentally recite 1, and 2 out, 3 in, and 4 out, 5 in, and then start counting down. So 4 out, 3 in, 2 out, and 1 in. And now start counting from 1 to 5 and 5 down to 1 again on your own. And we'll do this for 1 minute. So now I want you just to count your in-breaths. And we're going to count the in-breaths from 1 to 10. And when you reach 10, then just come back and start counting from 1 again. So 1 as you breathe in, then you breathe out, and 2 as you breathe in. And keep doing that till you count to 10. And when you reach 10, then just come back and start counting from 1 again. And we're going to be doing this for 2 minutes. So keep counting your in breaths for one more minute. So now stop counting your in breaths and start counting your out breaths. And again, count from 1 to 10. And when you reach 10, come back and start counting from 1 again. And when your mind wanders, don't worry, it's completely natural. Just gently bring yourself back to your breath and start counting again. So now stop counting your breaths. And I want you just to focus your awareness on the breath as it flows in and as it flows out. And remember not to try to change your breathing here, just allow it to flow naturally. Let it find its own rhythm. So for the next minute, on your out breaths, I want you to breathe out any pain, any tension or stress you might be holding in your body. On the out breath, just imagine you're breathing that all away and leaving your body nice and relaxed and peaceful. And now, for another minute, I want you to let go of any strong emotions or any negative thinking or anything that's holding you back in your mind today. On the out breath, just breathe it all out, just let it go and allow your mind to settle down and become calm. So now just bring your awareness to the breath flowing in and out. And as you're watching the breath flowing in and out, I want you to reflect back over this practice. Has your mind become more calm now, more settled and more peaceful? And has your body become more relaxed? And which part of the breathing practices really worked for you? And which ones did you have a bit of resistance for? Just reflect on these points a moment. So now just very, very slowly start to open your eyes. So the reason that we do the counting is to allow our minds to settle. If we just watch the breath, the mind would wander a lot. So by looking at doing the counting, it gives the mind time to really settle down. So I hope you notice that. So somebody has put a question in the chat. Taking time for myself today felt like self-care. I got a little emotional. How should I manage the tears that appear? Let them come. It's fine. When we cry, it's only natural to cry. It's fine. So because you were so pent up, probably you were so tight that when you let go, everything came. So it's okay, really, don't worry. Just support yourself through that, let those tears go. So thank you so much for sharing this moment of tranquility with me. And I hope you'll carry this sense of calm and peacefulness into the rest of your day. So please continue to explore meditation with us, and you can check out our daily live meditations at round.glass or on the Round Glass app. I'll be back next week for another live session, but until then, have a great week, stay safe. Thank you for being here with me. Namaste.